Welcome to Simple English Learning Process. Animal's name: Pekin duck, Aylesbury duck, Muscovy duck, Khaki Campbell, Indian runner duck, Rouen duck, Call duck, Cayuga duck, Saxony duck, Swedish blue duck, Buff Orpington duck, Welsh harlequin duck, Magpie duck. Have you ever stopped to watch a duck gliding gracefully across the water? At first glance they may look like ordinary birds, but what if I told you that ducks have secrets? Secrets that connect them to ancient civilizations, bizarre survival tricks, and even superpowers that seem almost impossible in the animal kingdom? Today, we are diving deep into the hidden world of ducks, and trust me, you'll never look at these birds the same way again. Ducks are not just ordinary creatures of ponds and lakes. Some species can fly at altitudes higher than 21,000 feet, soaring where oxygen is thin and cold winds dominate. Imagine a small bird navigating the skies above the Himalayas higher than most commercial airplanes. Their migration journeys can cover thousands of miles, and incredibly they find their way using the Earth's magnetic field like a built-in GPS. But the real magic lies in their feathers. A special oil, produced from a gland near their tails, coats their feathers, making them completely waterproof. No matter how long they swim, ducks remain warm and dry. But staying dry is only part of their secret. How do they survive in the coldest places on Earth? Ducks have evolved a brilliant survival system called countercurrent heat exchange. Blood vessels in their legs are arranged in such a way that warm blood flowing from their bodies heats up the colder blood coming back from their feet. This prevents their legs from freezing even while standing for hours on icy lakes. In Siberia, ducks endure temperatures as low as -40 degrees Celsius, conditions where most creatures would perish. But ducks don't just survive, they thrive. The question is, how do they fuel themselves in such extreme conditions? The duck's diet is nothing short of fascinating. They are opportunistic eaters, consuming everything from seeds, plants, and insects to fish, and even small amphibians. Diving ducks can plunge more than 200 feet beneath the surface in search of food. Their bills have tiny comb-like structures called lamellae that filter out mud and water while trapping nutritious plants and insects. It's like having a built-in sieve. Food, however, is only part of their remarkable story. Ducks have shaped human history and culture in surprising ways. For thousands of years, humans have lived side by side with ducks. Ancient Egyptians revered them as sacred animals, while also using them as a source of food. In China, ducks were domesticated thousands of years ago, with breeds like the Pekin duck eventually spreading worldwide. Their feathers provided warmth in pillows and blankets, and even padding for armor. Beyond practicality, ducks also carried symbolic meaning. In many cultures, they represented fertility, prosperity, and happiness. But if you think ducks are only about culture and history, wait until you hear about their bizarre love life. The love life of ducks is one of the most unusual in the animal kingdom. Male ducks, called drakes, display dazzling colors and perform elaborate dances to attract females. Some species are monogamous, forming lifelong bonds. But what shocked scientists most was the discovery of spiral-shaped anatomy in certain species, a biological mystery that fascinated researchers for decades. Beyond these oddities, ducks share affectionate bonds, with some pairs staying together season after season. Yet while real ducks live extraordinary lives, one duck in particular became more famous than all others in the modern world. Enter the cultural world of ducks. Characters like Donald Duck transformed ducks into global icons, appearing in cartoons, movies, and merchandise. The humble rubber duck, introduced in the 1940s, became a symbol of childhood across the world, floating in bathtubs for generations. Ducks even became part of internet culture, from viral toys to hilarious memes. But as entertaining as these portrayals are, the real ducks in nature perform feats so mind-blowing they sound almost unreal. Take sleep. For example, ducks can shut down only half of their brain, keeping one eye open to stay alert for predators. Some have lived more than 20 years in captivity, proving their incredible resilience. The fastest ducks reach speeds of up to 100 kilometers per hour, rivaling some of the quickest birds in the skies. Wood ducks, known for their beauty, nest high in tree holes, sometimes as high as 60 feet above the ground. Within just one day of hatching, the tiny ducklings leap out of the nest, bouncing on the ground below, before waddling off with their mother. Imagine falling from a 6-story building and walking away unharmed. But perhaps the most unbelievable duck story comes from France in 1945. There lived a duck famously known as Mike the Headless Chicken. After a failed attempt at slaughter, Mike survived for 18 months without a head. Fed by dropping food directly into his throat, he became a worldwide sensation, defying logic and science. It's a story that shows just how extraordinary ducks can be. From ancient civilizations to modern cartoons, from survival tricks to unbelievable biological marvels, ducks have proven themselves as more than just simple birds. So the next time you see a duck gliding peacefully across a pond, remember this: you are not just looking at an ordinary bird. You are looking at a survivor, a traveler, a cultural icon, and a creature filled with mysteries. Ducks are extraordinarily adaptable and full of surprises, and that is why the secret world of ducks is one worth exploring again and again. Crested duck, silver appleyard duck, East Indies duck, Bali duck, Abercrombie ranger duck, hookbill duck, Alabio duck, blue Swedish duck, Duclair duck, Pomeranian duck, Shetland duck, Campbell duck, Mallard, wood duck, Mandarin duck, northern pintail, common teal, Garganey, American black duck, eider duck, golden-eye duck, shoveler duck, scaup duck, redhead duck, long-tailed duck, harlequin duck, marbled duck, ferruginous duck, tufted duck, smew duck, canvasback duck, ring-necked duck, Bakel teal, spectacled eider, blue-billed duck, white-winged scoter. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe and click a bell icon.